Only on 4, it's a fight for information. The Department of Public Safety refusing to tell CBS 4 News how much taxpayer money is being spent as part of a certain border security operation. CBS 4's Annalise Ortiz live from the DPS headquarters tonight in Hidalgo County. How did this all start?
Well, Marcy, CBS 4 News wanted to know how much money it costs when the Department of Public Safety sends troopers down here to the border. Now, the state attorney general ruled that they must give us that information, but they're not handing it over just yet.
Like many state troopers patrolling the border, these officers aren't from the Valley. They tell me they're from the Panhandle, sent here as part of Operation Strong Safety. That means they'll need a place to rest their head at night.
They have to stay at hotels. So that's a lot of money that's going to be thrust into the economy.
We tried to find out just how much money. In June, CBS 4 News filed a public information request asking for all hotel invoices, receipts, and payment records for troopers deployed to Hidalgo and Starr counties. What we got was a notice that the department asked Attorney General Ken Paxton to deny the public information request because, quote, revealing this information would provide critical security information to those who would wish to do troopers harm and constrain the department's efforts at the border. When the Office of the Attorney General ruled that some but not all of the information could be withheld, DPS responded with a lawsuit asking the court to rule in its favor and keep all of the information confidential. The Department of Public Safety says they cannot comment on pending litigation. We reached out to State Representative Oscar Longoria. He says while the security concerns are valid, transparency is also important.
Whenever you're spending taxpayer resources, I think we need to disclose that information to the public. I think this is kind of a catch-22 where you want to disclose that information, but you might not want to disclose it at this point in time because it can severely hinder their operation.
It's not the first time the department has withheld details on Operation Strong Safety. Cesar Blanco, a state representative from El Paso, has criticized the department for refusing to delineate how many apprehensions and drug seizures they've made as part of the operation.
We need to find out exactly what they're doing, and the only information that we've been given is that they're really writing a lot of tickets down there, but we don't have concrete data on what exactly they're doing on the border.
He plans to ask DPS for himself how much money is being spent on hotels in order to consider the expense in the next state budget.
We requested the same information from the Texas Parks and Wildlife Department. They send their game wardens down to the border as part of the same initiative. Between May of last year to June of this year, they've spent a little more than $700,000 on hotel accommodations. If and when the Department of Public Safety releases their number, we'll let you know how it compares. Live from the DPS headquarters in Weslaco, Annalise Ortiz, CBS 4 News and ValleyCentral.com.